Fruitvale Daily Log, Rajinder Uppal. Today's date is whatever it is. So my logs are as follows. I spent most of my day trying to help people, and I was lazy. Not lazy, just unfocused all day, because most of my day was focused on being terrorized out of my place first in the morning. So approximately at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, I get asked to leave and take all my shit and leave. Otherwise, something will happen. So I got scared and I left. So I slept on this, instead of sleeping in my tent here with warmth, I had to sleep on the floor in the middle of the sidewalk at 8th and Alameda, I guess. So after that, I woke up and I got sidetracked because I have ADHD really bad. So with ADHD, you start one project and then you can't finish it, then you go to another project and another project and another. So what ends up happening is I start up all these little ideas but not finish one of them unless I get medication or meth, whichever. Yeah. So when I do that, I focus and burn one thing down. So a lot of time my day was spent moving shit back and forth. Then I needed to make my room differently, I guess. So I started a build project right there. That's my temporary shelter, part 2. So now, also all day I've been trying to get power. So I ran cables all the way almost to the car wash, but I was missing the last length. So I thought this person at the place where they didn't have 24-hour power, so I hooked them up with 24-hour power by troubleshooting a scenario in which, the breaker box, etc., was hooked up incorrectly. So I fixed the solution for the person. And after that, the person was happy, I guess. But the person, could have offered me a power cable to come out as a result of thank you, at least, But that didn't happen. Then after that, I slept on the sidewalk on the side again, and I hooked up. I barely charged my phone. Now, what happened was that towards the end of the day, I offered, what I could do, because everybody that I encounter has different prerogatives in life. Some people are, busy, some people are not busy. But, so when I ask for a service or a product, I guess I'm used to instant results, or, close to instant results. Where, if you, for instance, if I buy a cable at Home Depot, right? I bought it at Home Depot because it's actually cheaper to buy a cable at Home Depot than it is to buy a cable from anybody here, even stealing cable person. But now, skipping forward, what ends up happening is, I agreed to something, let's just say, a amount for a service, right? But the service was not rendered to me by persons, whatever, doesn't matter who, what, where. But the thing is this, so I got frustrated. Then I waited for a service to happen, but the service didn't occur. So, but yet, I felt pressured that, to pay in advance for a service that didn't occur. So that's not appropriate to me, but that's okay. I as a customer, have the choice. So then my choice was, I remember my friend, he offered that, hey, go get gas for my generator and you can turn it on even in his absence. So I said, okay. So I did just that. So I went and got $10 worth of gas, $10.55 worth of gas, paid for it, and turned the generator on. But what's interesting is that people forget certain things. People, I don't know if there are people who are designed to be just neighborhood watch, or certain people who are designed to be paid security, or certain people who are just, overtly cautious. It's okay. It's human nature. I am too. But if, somebody tells me, in front of somebody, that, hey, yes, I allow Raj, my name, I allow Raj to go in the back of my area. I allow him to go into this RV area whenever he needs to that person, clearly in front of me, and that he's okay with me being there because I don't steal anything from him or anybody else around here, ever. So if I do, it's not it's a theft. It's like unintentional. At least I admit it. I'm not a kleptomaniac, you know. I'm not a thief, and I'm not an idiot that everybody tends to make me to be. Because I'm learning life's hard lessons slowly, right? What my parents didn't teach me when I was growing up, I'm learning now. Basically, so the person's, like, let's just say, Neighborhood Watch was told that I'm okay to be there, but Neighborhood Watch comes and almost accuses me of things, and it felt uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm doing people a favor, and they're double questioning my authority. I don't have any authority. I'm just doing a task. So what's really interesting is, why can't the person talk to the owner? I felt bad, I felt bad. People get high, people get drunk, and they just accuse me of things I didn't do. It's the worst thing I could do. So anyways, that being said, being griped, if I am discovered dead in the morning, specifically from a seizure or other means, or if I'm harmed, then at least you'll know where my video came from. Because I feel like I'm gonna get robbed again tonight. Because yesterday I got robbed, and broad daylight. It was inappropriate too, right? And so I got robbed in broad daylight. It sucked. But then watch the other video for response to that. But today I feel like I'm gonna get intimidated or something. I'm just rambling on, but I feel scared. When I didn't do anything wrong. Just because I get something done doesn't mean that I did something wrong to anybody. It's not for people to question how I make my money or where I get my money from, because it's not related to anybody here. Then why does it matter? Right? And why should I spend all my money on people here? When, they could earn the same amount of Social Security by signing up for Social Security. I have disability because I'm mentally handicapped. I can't see in the dark, And yeah, I was in the Army, in selective service too. So I still serve my nation, and that's why I got Social Security early. And I can get it under any name I want, because Michael M. Benton signed my fucking selective service record. Donald Benton, sorry. Himself. That name means anything to anybody. So anyways, I'm kind of scared, I'm confused. I need to use my printer, and I need to hire an admin assistant, but to go do my tasks and errands, but it doesn't happen around here. So I need to go find an area where I can hire somebody to do that. So I just feel like everybody's arrogance is kicking down on me when I haven't done anything wrong. Thanks for listening. Fruitvale Daily Log, Rajinder, Uppal.